Hey everybody, if you watch my channel a lot, which you should, you'll probably know that I do a lot of these sorts of fashion videos, which I don't really like to call haul videos. I really prefer to call them like a showcase or a review. A lot of YouTubers do haul videos and like show off all the stuff they've got, but like how many actually do like a review of them? You really don't know how good something's going to be when you've just received it, you've just opened it up and tried it on for the first time. The most important thing is this thing going to last? Like, is this good quality? And you've probably heard me talk about Devil Night before, devilnight.co.uk. It's a wonderful website. It has so many beautiful things. And there's a new brand called Eva Lady. You might already have heard of it. I sort of melted a little bit when I first saw Eva Lady appear on Devil Night. Just the most obscenely beautiful things. I thought there has to be a catch, right? But like, they're pretty expensive, so surely they must be that good. I'll link below so you can go have a look and see what I mean. Look at Eva Lady, just eye-wateringly beautiful things. Of course, I was super excited. Like, I had to have these things. I had to see if they were any good and to see if they really were as beautiful in real life as they are in the photographs. So I have 4 things to show and review for you today from Eva Lady, and as you know, I will always be honest. Never going to tell you that something's good if it isn't. I'm not trying to convince you to buy stuff. I'm just, it's a review. There's always a bit of a risk involved in buying stuff off the internet because, you know, you don't know what it's like until you receive the thing, right? So like, you can't try on clothes until they've actually got to your door. That's one of the reasons I do these videos, so you know what they're going to be like. If you've been looking at something, maybe I'll do a review of it and you can know if it's good or not. I know that now a lot of people have made a hobby or like have started clubs where like they just buy cheap shit from Wish and see if it's actually any good or what it turns out to be like in real life. So like, that's like a kind of a gamble, and I guess it doesn't really matter. If you're spending like 50 cents or $1, it's not that huge of a sacrifice, right? But like, some of these things are like hundreds of dollars. So I mean, you want to know that what you're getting is good. So anyway, that's what I'm here for. I think the best thing of the Eva Lady things from Devil Night is this thing that I'm wearing at the moment, but I'm going to show you that one last. I think we should start with the thing that I thought looked the most fucking impressive, okay? This skirt, you probably can't see in this light, but don't worry, I will try it on for you and show you. Now, I like to wear things a couple of times and wash them and see how things fare in the real world before I give you a review of them. So I wore this skirt one day at Wave Gothic Treffin. I think I wore it on the 3rd day. Here's the picture. Here's what it looks like on the website. And here's the real thing. I must say, the material is really good. This is really heavy. It's like embossed velvet and with these roses, and it's just exquisitely beautiful, right? Exquisitely beautiful. But it falls flat in a couple of kind of really disappointing ways. So the little cascading bit on the back is actually just this bit that's like stuck on, like just loosely kind of sewn on, and so it's like this kind of weird sticky outy stiff lace thing. And I wore this once, like I said, at VGT. I wore it once, and by the end of the day this had fallen off. I was in a taxi, I got out of the taxi, and it had come off. So it's currently just, oh look at that. I was about to say it's currently just pinned on, but like it just broke through the pin. Okay, so it was pinned on, but yeah, it even, wow, that's such a shame. But not only that, after wearing it once, the zip on the back broke. I guess it's really hard to see because it's black, but you see there? It, oh my god, really? Really? Holy shit. Sorry, like literally as I'm talking to you, I just was holding it there and then my thumb just went right through it. Fuck, that's sad. I don't think my nail poked a hole in it. Why is there a hole in it? 3 really disappointing things about this exquisitely beautiful skirt. The zip did that thing where it kind of like opens from the bottom. It's one of the things where these beautiful fashion items often fall flat, is I'll just have really cheap shitty zips. To anyone watching who designs fancy fashion, big zips, strong zips, because replacing zips, especially on delicate fancy items, is really fucking difficult and fiddly. I personally hate doing it. Don't try and save money by getting cheap little invisible zips. They suck. They suck, they get stuck, they break really easily. My god, please just get better zips. It's really disappointing. Like, otherwise it's just really beautiful. Like, I'll try and fix it, I will keep wearing it, but like, it's just, when you pay a lot of money for something, you expect it to be good, and I'm just disappointed that these aren't as good as I had hoped that they were. It's just a real bummer. I have actually found with these things from Eva Lady, and this is a first for me, especially buying stuff that's in Asian sizes, they're actually too big. I will always get, like with Punk Wave for example, or Dark in Love, I'll always get a double XL because that's like about a UK 14, which is my usual size. So these things are also a double XL, so you know I got that size just to be safe, but they're actually a little bit too big, so I think I should have perhaps ordered a size smaller and that would have been okay. But now we know. Now we know. Okay, next thing is another skirt, and it's unbelievable. Like, how am I going to show this to you? I haven't found anything wrong with this skirt so far, so good, but I haven't worn it out into the world. I haven't worn it outside, and there is a pretty good reason for that, and the reason is that it is enormous. I mean not like that it's too wide, that it's too big for me, I mean that it is ridiculously, absurdly long. It just trails so far behind you on the floor, and it's actually really heavy. So even with giant shoes on, you're walking around and it's dragging across the floor. And I kind of wonder when you would have a use for a skirt like that, you know? Like, you certainly couldn't wear it to a festival because it would just get so dirty. At a party, you just get stepped on all the time. To its credit, I put it through the wash and it survived perfectly fine, came out fine. I really feel like this is for photo shoots, weddings, and I can't really think of another time you could use it. It would look incredible in photo shoots. Like, it would make for some seriously beautiful dramatic photo shoots, and you know, I'd like to actually have a go at that. Or maybe if you fancy having like a short at the front skirt for a wedding, it would be an incredible part of a wedding dress. But otherwise I really don't know when you would use such an extremely long heavy skirt. It's so beautiful but so incredibly impractical. Thirdly, this top I wore out to go shopping the other day with Mr. Owl. I think you might have seen, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a selfie. I'm trying to get sort of more into the habit of remembering to take photos when I do things. This is the top here. Again, it's too big for me, so I don't think it should be a size or so smaller. Like, it doesn't sit as nicely on me as it should do, but I think it looks okay if I wear a corset. I think the quality is mostly okay, I'm gonna say. Like, again, the fabric feels good and the applique is beautiful and the sleeves are really nice and floaty, lots of little details. But the first time I went to put this on, one of the buttons just came right off. Just boop, right off. The fact that this thing buttons up at the back is also super impractical. It does it with these little elastic loops and these flower shaped buttons, and trying to loop those together is a little bit difficult, especially with the long nails I have. But like, you can't get this on and off by yourself. Like, I certainly couldn't. Like, there are so many buttons that need to be done up at the back all the way up to the neck that I had to get Mr. L to button it up for me and then later on unbutton it, because I think I spent like 20 minutes trying to do up the buttons. Really pretty, but totally impractical. Like, you know, a zip with some fake buttons would be a lot better, wouldn't it? Like, it would look the same, but it would not be a nightmare to get on and off. So I do hope that in the future that whoever designs for Eva Lady will continue making such beautiful designs, but maybe make them a little bit more practical in the real world. So the final thing is what I'm wearing right now. It's a sort of two-piece dress thing, and I have zero complaints with this. I actually really like it. I wore it to go out to dinner the other night. I think it's very elegant. It fits like glove. Why is that a saying? Why does things fit like a glove? You know, not all gloves fit perfectly. You know, plenty of other things fit better than gloves. So it's got the shawl that comes off and does up at the front with this little detachable brooch. So I think you could actually probably just wear this brooch by itself. And the dress itself is a quite simple sort of strap dress made of, I guess you call it burnout jacquard velvet, somewhat see-through. A little bit stretchy, just really comfortable and a nice length. The shawl itself has feathers around it and this beautiful trim, and it's made of lace, and oh, it sits so nicely over the shoulders and across the chest. It's just perfect. I love it. I genuinely really like this a lot. I think I'm going to wear it a lot. I think it's perfect for dates. Like I said, wore it out to dinner. Very nice. Good for summer. Like, really very beautiful and nice on a hot, balmy day. Super happy with this dress, and of course this shawl thingy can be worn on top of anything. Perfect for so many occasions. It's very elegant, and it's also my favorite because it's the only thing that hasn't got any sort of fundamental flaws in it, unfortunately. So that is my honest review of the 4 things that I have tried from Eva Lady, which is available at Devil Night. I'm just gonna pass off the flaws as this is a new brand, but it's not cheap and it really should be better for the money. Otherwise, I do urge you to check out Devil Night. There's a lot of beautiful things there. A lot of my favorite brands are there, and yeah, it's one of those sites where it's kind of hard not to just go crazy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Tell me which was your favorite thing. Like, besides the flaws in the things, like, they are very beautiful, right? Very, very beautiful designs, like absolutely perfectly to my tastes. Love them. So tell me, apart from the flaws, which was your favorite item that I showed you this time, and if you've got any sort of ideas for when one could wear that super long heavy skirt. I think we're just about to hit like official summer. At the time when I'm filming this, it's like maybe a day or two before like official summer starts. So if you've got any plans for your summer, why don't you share that with us below. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. You know you want to. I make all kinds of videos, not just about pretty clothes, but pretty clothes are in there a lot because I like pretty clothes. And I would like to say a huge thank you so much to my supporters on Patreon. I would be fucked without you. So thank you so much for helping me and allowing me to keep, you know, making my little spooky videos. As always, take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, stay quality. And I'll see you next time. Bye. And the stress? Oh my god, really? Really? Say hello to the night, lost in the shadows. Yes.